gentlemen.
Are you a breeder looking to showcase your show pigs? With a Walton Webcasting Show Pig Shoot, we are your go-to video service for capturing the full picture of your show pigs. We specialize in providing top quality video services for breeders like you. Our skilled video team comes directly to your operation. You talk to pigs, we capture the video. Whether it's baby pigs, boars, gilts, or sows, we ensure that their unique features will shine through. With the power of our website and social media, your professionally recorded videos are streamed live, allowing potential customers from all over the country to view and appreciate the quality of your show pigs. We handle the technicalities so you can focus on what you do best, raising exceptional livestock. To schedule your next show pig shoot, call Rhonda at 765-431-7367. Welcome to the ultimate show on the track. Today we celebrate our premier partners, the driving force behind the livestock industry across the nation. Get ready to witness the power of partnership as our premier partners take to the asphalt. Green light and they're off. On the track we have our first partner, Laird Premium Blend Genetics from premiumblendgenetics.com. Next up, it's Beck's Hybrids from beckshybrids.com. And here comes Showright from showright.com. Coming around, we have Brad Howe Ford from bhiford.com. Right behind them, it's Biozyme from biozymeinc.com. And here comes First Farmers Bank and Trust from ffbt.com. And rounding out the racers, it's Kennedy Ventures from kennedyventuresok.com. On the track and in the ring, it's all about collaboration and teamwork. Join us in honoring our premier partners because together they're the driving force of the livestock industry.
Just a really, really nice single entry here. Just really love the way she ties out of the top side of her shoulder through her head and neck. She's real level in her underline balance. Really big footed, good footed, gets around the ring real well. Sure can stand some competition. Just a really nice effort here to start off the Key Show.
Well, congratulations back over in ring one. Results out of class. Our junior Chianinas, that's Wade Rogers. Wade resides in Searsboro, Iowa, with his wife Kayleen and 3 children, Riley, Shay, and Layton. Wade and his family have been very active within the livestock showing industry, where they exhibit steers at most national shows, along with showing heifers and pigs at the Iowa State Fair. Wade and his family have also owned and operate Rogers Cattle Company of Searsboro. Rogers Cattle Co. runs 150 head of cows that are specifically designed to be exhibited in the show ring. Wade and his family also promote and house promotional bulls, selling semen across the country for fellow cattlemen to AI and flush their cow herds to. Faith in the Lord and family are the most important things in Wade's life. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Let's welcome Wade Rogers to the Cattlemen's Congress. Well, congratulations in Class 2 over here in your full-blood Simmental show. First place exhibited by back number 70,004. That's Amber. Well, congratulations back over in the full-blood ring. Results out of Class 3. First place was exhibited by Kate Austin Tate of Muldrow, Oklahoma, with FSSR Tulip. Second place in that class will go to Abby Jones of Anna, Texas. We're now going to welcome in Class 4. These are full-blood Simmental heifers born September to October of 2023. And leading the pack over here in Ring 1, we have Zane Witt. Well, congratulations. Back over in ring one.
Here in our second class, the key show. The heifer that wins the class just does so for me real easily in terms of structural integrity, balance, and proportion. She ties high out of the top side of her shoulder. She's good down her top line. She's really good in her underline balance. Gets around the ring. She gets around the ring real well, just real good footed, real good toed, like her out through her hip, just an easy, logical way for me to start the class. The young lady's heifer here coming in second in her comparison to third. She's probably the tidier heifer. She's nicer up on the top side of her neck. She gives up a little power to the one in third, but if you're studying overall proportions and balance, she just balances better. Her shoulder lays a little better, and she stays inside of her skeleton better than the one in third when they get out on the move. Young lady's heifer coming in here in third, there's no doubt about it. She's the stouter one of the trio. She's really bold in her rib cage. She's really bold in her shape, really explosive, well balanced. Just like to see her just stay inside of her skeleton just a little bit from behind. Maybe wants to push her shoulder just a little bit forward, but a very, very high quality heifer in third. The young lady's heifer coming in here in fourth there again, just a real stout, broody one. Like her a great deal. Just like to change her out of her front end. She maybe wants to toe out a little bit, but a very high quality female that goes in fourth. Young lady's heifer coming here next. Just a really nice design. Like her quite a bit. Really up fronted, up there, up through her head and neck. Ties high. Just like to change her pastern at times when she gets out here. Like to soften that just a little bit to work her any higher. Young man's heifer coming here next. Really stout, really bold, powerful, real good rib shape. Maybe wants to stab her hind leg just a little bit as ahead of the ones in class to get her any higher, but a very, very broody, stout, nice female to be where she's at. Young lady's heifer coming here next. Real good in her top line, real good in her underline. Just like to change the angle to her shoulder to get her any higher, but a very nice heifer and the young lady's heifer here that rounds out the class. Just real typey, good looking, good in her balance. Just gives up a little bit of overall body and mass to move her any higher. She is in a very competitive class.
Well, congratulations, champion. Class 4. First place was exhibited by Kendall Davies of Bowling Green, Ohio with BMW Ace 408 MET. Second place and congratulations goes to Kinley Guidry of Brenham, Texas with JSaw Hudat 4429 MET. Third place in that class was exhibited by Bailey Wessels of Billings, Oklahoma. Fourth place will go to Sadie Crawford of Ashflat, Arkansas. Fifth place in that class was exhibited by Kendall Rayfield of Lubbock, Texas. Sixth place will go to McCade Summers of Collinsville, Oklahoma. Seventh place went to McKaylee Kritz of Walters, Oklahoma. And eighth place in that class exhibited by Lily James of Westville, Oklahoma. Now in the ring, this is Class 5, Chianina Late Junior Heifer Calves, born March of 2024 before the division. Well, congratulations in Class 5 and your champion junior heifer exhibited by Kate Austin Tate of Muldrow, Oklahoma with Lachlan Golly 2312L. Reserving that division will go to Peyton Klein of Charleston, Arkansas. Now I'm going to welcome in Class 6. These are full-blood Simmental heifers born September to October of 2022. Following this division, we will go into your grand drive of our full-blood Simmental heifers.
Our next class here in the Key Show, a real interesting top pair here. You know, there's some give and take in both of them, but I'm going to use the one that just transitions the best for being behind her shoulder and into her top line. She's real level there. She's real good in her underline balance. She's got a high neck set, really good on her feet and legs. You know, there's times she maybe wants to get just a little bit outside, but not too bad for me today. I think she's sure the sound one that proportions, balances, and ties everything together the best. Really nice heifer in second, high quality. You know, she's big-footed, she's big-boned. Just maybe like to change her the way she ties into her shoulder, into her forerib there. She wants to run downhill just a shade, but a very high-quality female that's big-bodied, high-necked, real good-footed, moves around the ring good. Young lady's heifer coming here next, real attractive female up to her front 1/3. Got a good, bold rib cage to her, got a real good shape to her rib. Just like to change her hip, maybe stouten her bone work to get her any higher than she is, opposed to the ones ahead of her today. You know, then we got a pair of heifers here, the white-legged one and the silver one. They're high quality. You know, they're good in their build. They're good in their design. Just like to change them structurally, you know, particularly the white-legged one out there through her front end. She wants to splay out just a little bit, but a high-quality female. The silver heifer there, I would change her as well, you know, in terms of her angle to her shoulder. Maybe wants to stab her leg a little bit at times. Real good rib cage, real good rib shape. High tying, nice female, but change that about her to get her any higher. The young lady's heifer here that rounds out the class, you know, a stout female that ties high. Just like to change her overall body mass and body shape to get her any higher. Maybe change her a little structurally to move her up, but a nice female. It's going to make the young lady a nice cow down the road.
Well, congratulations over the full blood ring to conclude.
Really nice females here in our first and seconds. You know, this heifer that won the first class here, she's just so fresh and so good in her overall build. You know, she's high tying, she's good on her feet and legs, her balance is good, her top line's good. Just appreciate those things about her. Just love her freshness. You know, the one in second here, she gets back out here. Like I said, I really appreciate her bone and her mass and her substance. As compared to the one ahead of her, you know, she's maybe not as fresh. She's got a little bit more condition on her. I'm not going to take that away from her, but when we compare them, the young lady's heifer that wins the first class is going to win your division.
Well, congratulations. Your champion late junior heifer calf here in our key show was exhibited by Kendall Davies of Bowling Green, Ohio. That's with BMW Ace 408 MET. And congratulations, reserve in that division. Comes out of Class 5. That was Carly Kennedy of Seaman, Ohio, with J. Saul Hudat, 4116 MET. We'll now look to see your next class here in the key ring. This will be Class 8, early junior heifer calves, born February of 2024. Well, congratulations, grand champion, full-blood Simmental here at the Cattlemen's Congress exhibit.
start to class. Just a heifer that does so just real well in terms of overall structural and balance and integrity, and in terms of the way she's proportioned and built. She's high tying. She's attractive. She's got a good body shape. Gets around the ring as easy as any of them in the class. When we get from second on down, there's things I'd give and take, and if you wanted to flip a few of those around, I'm not going to argue with you. But the heifer in second, on the stand, she just most resembles a class winner. She's high tying. She's bold in her rib cage. Really nice built. There's no doubt about it. On that back left leg, you'd want to tweak her there. But when the young lady gets her set up, does a phenomenal job showing her. Just a really nice heifer to go second. Young man's heifer here coming in third. Just a really good type and kind in terms of rib shape. Really open out of the top side of her shoulder. Got a lot of capacity to her. She's good footed and boned. We'd like to change her just a little bit there in terms of her underline. Like to soften that a little bit. Maybe not wanting to cooperate to get her any higher today, but a good heifer. Young man's heifer coming here with the white on her. Just real attractive, real bold in her body. I'd change her head shape a little bit, change her hip a little bit, like to stouten her bone work up, but a nice female going to make a really nice cow down the road. Young lady's heifer coming here with the white in her belly. An attractive heifer that's real good in her top line. I'd just like to soften her in her body, just maybe change her up front just a little bit, square her up there, but a nice heifer there. And then we get into this black heifer that rounds out the class. Not to take anything away from her, she's high quality, she's good in her top, she's bold in her rib cage, she's got some shape, she's got some bone. Just like to soften her a little bit and maybe change her shoulder angle to be able to move her any higher.
Well, congratulations back over in the key ring. Results out of Class 8. First place was exhibited by Hadley Dunklau of Wayne, Nebraska with BMW Dolly 206 MET. Second place in that class will go to Cambria Cook of Clovis, California with BCC Baby 423 MET. Third place was exhibited by Andrew Ray of Brooksville, Kentucky. Fourth place will go to Parker Buck of Delaware, Oklahoma. Fifth place was exhibited by Ryden Cleveringa, and sixth place, and congratulations, go to Laura Landers Franklin. Now in the ring for your key ring is Class 9. These are Chianina early junior heifer calves born January of 2024. Well, congratulations back over here in the Full Blood Bull Show. Results out of those three.
Three really nice heifers here in our key show. The one that does that wins the class for me does so pretty easily, just in terms of overall build, balance, and proportion. She ties high out of the top of her neck. She's really bold in her rib cage, really good in her underline. There's times you'd like to see her maybe get out and go just a little better, but she's sure sound enough for me. She's built the best, and she's going to win the class. Real high quality heifer here in second. You know, she's also very, very bold in her rib shape. You know, she's got a lot of product, a lot of density to her. You know, if you wanted to nitpick her a little bit as opposed to the one ahead of her, she may get around the ring just a little better, but she's not as good in her terms of her overall build. I'd like to change her in behind her shoulder, right there in her forerib a little bit. Maybe shape that down just a little bit, and maybe just smooth her shoulder up a little bit to get her higher. But a very high quality heifer in second that's bold and stout and going to make an awesome cow. Young lady's heifer here to round out the class. A nice female. She's attractive. She ties high. Just like to soften her up, maybe square her up just a little bit out of her from her hooks to pins. Change that about her, but going to make a nice cow for the young lady down the road.
Well, congratulations back over in the key ring. Results out of Class 9 before the division. First place exhibited by Hadley Hendrickson of Farmland, Indiana, with TSSC Who's Gonna Play 4015 MET. Second place in that class was exhibited by Briley Bell Breckenridge of Westville, Oklahoma. Third place exhibited by Gemma Emerson. Now in the ring, your first and seconds to select a champion reserve early junior heifer calf. Back over in the Full Blood Bull Show.
For our division, you know, and there's for sure give and take. The heifer here that won the second class, there's no doubt about it. On the stand, she's the heifer that draws your eye the most. You know, she's better out through her top and hip. She's a little bit better in her underline balance. But when we set the cattle into motion, the young lady's heifer here that wins the first class just does so with so much more ease for me and longevity in the way that she wants to get around the ring. Young lady that wins the first class is going to be your champion. Young lady in the second class will be reserved. A real nice entry here in our key show, a single entry, but not doesn't give up quality. She's massive, she's bold, real good in her shape of her cage. Like her foot and bone, gets around the ring good. Going to make the young man a really nice production type cow someday.
Well, congratulations over here in the full blood ring. Your grand champion. Back over in the key ring, results out of your early junior heifer calf division. Champion exhibited by Hadley Dunklau of Wayne, Nebraska. Reserve champion went to Hadley Hendrickson of Farmland, Indiana. We then brought in class 12. First place in that class was exhibited by Justin Fuller of Palestine, Texas, with Dust Haven's class 3311. And now in the ring is class 13. These are Chianina senior heifer calves.
A pair of real nice heifers here in our key show. Just a real bold body, attractive, well-balanced female. Just so good in the terms of her rib shape. Gets around the ring with ease, hits the surface really nice. Real nice foot size, real nice toe shape. You know, if you wanted to pick on her a little bit there through her top line, the way she ties into her hook loin junction, I'd change that about her a little bit, but a high-quality heifer that wins the class. Young lady's heifer here coming here second. Just a nice, attractive female. She's good in her top line. Just like to change the angle of her shoulder just a little bit to be able to move her any higher, maybe soften her body just a little bit, be able to move her up, but going to make a nice cow for the young lady down the road.
Well, congratulations over here in the Chianina ring. Results out of Class 13. First place was exhibited by Cambria Cook of Clovis, California, with PCC DKBF DAC Girl 522 LET. And second place in that class exhibited by Isabella Lankford. Now in the ring, this is Class 14, Senior Heifer Calves, born September of 2023.
A really nice pair of heifers here in our next class. Just so good in terms of her balance and proportion and her presence. Gets around the ring from the side, sure, easy enough for sure compared to the one in second. She's the sounder, better built, nicer female. She's going to win the class pretty easily for me today. Young lady's heifer here coming in next, not to take anything away from her. She's got quality. She's got some capacity to her body cage. She's got some density to her. Got an attractive look. Just like to see her free her up just a little bit as she goes. Like to see her use her hind leg just a little bit better to be able to get around the one ahead of her today.
Well, congratulations in Class 14 over here in the key ring. First place was exhibited by Pate Parsons of Leavenworth, Kansas, with PCC WJ Ella's Lady 344L. Second place in that class went to Kaylee Shing of Watonga, Oklahoma, with PCC Hudat Hottie 404 LET. Now bring those first and seconds in, select the champion reserve, senior heifer calf.
We got 5 really nice heifers here for our division, you know, from our class 1 to our class 3. But, you know, not to take anything away from the seconds on the other side there, but our 2 heifers that come to us out of the 2nd and 3rd class, them are the ones that are in contention for the division. The young lady's heifer, you know, when she gets her parked, she's just got such an attractive look. She's long-fronted. She's good in her build. She's good in her rib cage. Hits the surface with a real nice foot and bone, real good toe shape. Young man's heifer here out of the 3rd class, you know, she's just so bold in her body. You know, she's so nice. But at times, you know, she wants to maybe roll up in her back, and so does the one in 2nd. But that being said, she wants to get just a little bit wide, you know, on both ends for me today, and just carrying a little bit more overall condition. Young lady out of the 2nd class is going to win your division. Young man here out of the 3rd class will be reserved.
Well, congratulations over here in the key ring. Your senior heifer calf champion, exhibited by Cambria Cook. Reserve champion, go to Pate Parsons. We'll now welcome in class 17. These are summer yearling heifers born May of 2023. Back over in the full blood ring, results out of class.
Going to be a division for us. You know, I'm not necessarily placing them, but I'm going to talk them, and then we'll go from there. But the young lady's heifer here out in front at the moment, just a real high tying female. You know, she walks around the ring with a little more presence, a little more look. But that being said, you know, she gives it up in the angle to her shoulder and the angle to her knee. She wants to labor just a little bit in terms of that. She's good in her balance. She's good in her rib cage. She's bold sprung. She's going to make a tremendous cow. But like to change that a about our young lady's heifer coming here next. When she moves, she doesn't naturally want to tie as high out of the top side of her shoulder. But, you know, she gets around the ring with a little more ease. She's also bold. You know, she's wide sprung. She's good footed, big boned. The young lady here with the scarf, she's going to win the division, and the young lady up here is going to be reserved. Two really nice heifers here in our next class, and this is also going to be a division. I'll just talk them to you, and then we'll pick them here on the mic. But the young lady's heifer up here in front in a moment, just really good in terms of her top line. You know, she's got a good round shape to her rib cage. Just maybe like to change her up front and her shoulder angle, maybe soften her body cavity just a little bit, change her overall design as compared to the heifer here that's next. The heifer that's next here is awesome in her foot, awesome in her bone. Very, very genuine build. You know, she ties high, she's balanced, got a real long, lengthy, good square hip to her. I like that about her a lot. Young lady's heifer is going to win your division here, and the young lady up here is going to be reserved.
Well, congratulations over here in the key ring. Results out of Class 17, your summer yearling division. Champion exhibited by Ella Danielson. Reserve went to Jenna Brooks. We then brought in your spring yearling division. Champion exhibited by Ryden Cleveringa, and reserve exhibited by Ellie Hertz. Now in the key ring is Class 23 early spring yearling females born March of 23. Well, congratulations over here in the full blood
Real interesting class, and also a division here in our marches. You know, we got 3 heifers here at the top of the class. They've all got give and take in them. They've all got quality to them, and there's a few places here I could understand if you want to switch them. But for me today, the heifer that's going to win the division and win the class, you know, in terms of structural integrity and the way that her foot hits the surface, she wins. She's high tying. She's very attractive up through her head. She's got a great skull shape, very high ear set, very attractive look. She's the heaviest in calf, and she's sure the soundest of the trio for me today. Young lady's heifer coming here in second. High quality, like her a bunch. You know, on the stand, you really appreciate her, and you want to tie into her and dig on her real well. But she's probably the furthest along in her condition. She's the least, you know, in terms of show on calf. Like her on the stand a lot, but when she gets out and goes, she wants to come up just a little short off of her rear too. Love her design, love her build. That's just what I see in her today. You know, parked here, this star-headed heifer, she's very high quality. She's big-footed. She also, you know, when she gets out in motion, she just wants to come up just a little short. I'd like to change her in her hip, and that's probably why, you know, when you put her into motion, that's what you would change about her. Her hip doesn't let her tie her leg in there correctly and able to move it a little forward, but super high quality, great build, great body shape, good presence, good foot, good bone. Young man heifer coming here in fourth, not to take anything away from her. She's high quality as well. She just got into a buzzsaw of a class. She's good in terms of her top line balance, good in her underline balance. She's also big-footed, big bone. Just like to change her, you know, just like to lengthen her out, stretch her out, change her angle of her shoulder a little bit to be able to move her any higher in a high quality class. Young lady's heifer here to round out the class and the division here. Just really nice. She's bold in her cage. She's good in her top line. Just like to change her angle, maybe lengthen her up front, but a high quality heifer that's going to make the young lady a phenomenal cow down the road.
Well, congratulations over here in the key ring. Results out of Class 23 in your spring yearling heifer division. Champion exhibited by Riley Egbert of Botkins, Ohio, with BMW Fry Lucy 325 LET, and reserve champion good Hadley Dunklow of Wayne, Nebraska, with CLAC Houdat Fancy 443L. We're now going to welcome in Class 26. These are key junior yearling heifers born February of 2023. Well, congratulations back over in the Full Blood Cemetery.
Really nice class over here in our key show. And a heifer that leads the class does so for me real easily. Just huge at the surface, good in her bone work, good in her footwork. You get off of her from the side. She's so nice in her top line. She's one of the heavier in calf ones maybe that we've seen today, but she carries it so well. She's so transitional from front to back and from top to bottom. Really attractive, nice female here to win the class pretty easily for me. Young lady's heifer coming here next, and a very attractive female, gets around the ring good, just maybe gives up a little overall foot and bone, as opposed to the one ahead of her, but she's stout built, she's round, she's robust, she's balanced, she's attractive, just a nice heifer, just like to stouten her bone work up, maybe change her angle of her shoulder just a little bit. Young lady's heifer coming in here third, very attractive female, she's good out through her top and hip, just maybe like to change her in her forerib, maybe soften her heart there just a little bit to balance her up, but attractive, well-built female in a competitive class that has to go third with a lot of quality. The young man's heifer to round out the class, not to take anything away. She's high quality as well. She just gives up a little bit, right in there in behind her shoulder. She wants to get a little round in her shoulder, just like to change that about her, but she's got a lot of product. She's got some structure, got a good build to her, going to make a tremendous cow for the young man.
Well, congratulations over here in the full-blood Simmental ring. Class 26, first place went to Jay Saul, Stellar Darlin, 3105 LET, exhibited by Brett Pembroke of Fairview, Oklahoma. Second place went to Gemma Emberson with Jay Saul Houdat, 3300 LET. Third place and congratulations to Jacqueline Thomas, and fourth place went to Carter Eaton. Now in the ring before division, Class 27, Junior Yearling Heifers, born January of 2023.
A great way to round out our key show here with this pair of heifers. We're going to leave them how they came to us. The heifer that wins, just so elegant up through her front 1/3 and monster footed, really good bone. Does she push the envelope at times of maybe being a little soft footed? Maybe for me she does, but she wins the class pretty easily in just terms of overall balance, look, design, and symmetry the way she's built. Young lady's heifer here in second. A nice female, you know, she's bold. She's got some shape to her cage. You know, you get off the side of her, that's where you probably want to change her. She's just a little bit off in her overall balance in terms of her chest to flank. Maybe doesn't have quite the foot and bone as the one ahead of her, but a nice heifer that has to go second today.
Well, congratulations over here in the full blood ring. Your champion junior heifer exhibited by Top Cat Farm, Muldrow, Oklahoma, with Logland Jolly 2312L, and reserve exhibited by Peyton Klein. We'll now welcome in Class 16. These are full blood Simmental heifers born October of 2022.
We get out here for our final division in the Key Show, and we got two really nice class winners here, and we got two real nice seconds, not to take them away from the class winners, but what we got to choose from, it looks to me today, is our class winners. The young man that's going to win the division here, just an absolute beast of a cow. She's high tying, awesome in her balance, good in her top line, huge at the surface, great foot shape. You know, there's times you catch her just maybe wanting to be right there on the edge on both ends. But for me today, as heavy as calf as she is, she's just the highest quality. She's a very, very good female. Going to win the division pretty easily for me today. Young lady's heifer here in the second, you know, that comes in second in class. She's nice. She's high tying. Just maybe gives up a little bit overall bone work and foot size to the one that's behind her. She's built a little better. She's a little fuller. But the young lady here that won the second class there, she's going to be a reserve.
Well, congratulations back over in the key ring. Results out of your final division. Champion junior yearling exhibited by Brett Pembroke of Fairview, Oklahoma, with J. Saul Stellar Darlin 3105 LET, and reserve champion. We'll go to Shayla Sinkick of Magnolia, Ohio, with Shay June Baby 0657 LET. We're now going to bring all those division champion and reserves into the ring, and our judge will select his grand and reserve grand champion, Chianina females. We are also going to go into a drive over here in Well, congratulations, your grand champion full-blood Simmental here at the Cattlemen's Congress, coming out of that first division. That was Landon Old of Williamsburg, Kansas, with Logland Icicle 426M.
We get over here into our key show, and first off, I'd like everybody around the ring to give these juniors here a round of applause, please. I don't want their hard work and their time and effort to go unnoticed. Like I stated yesterday, we get in here to our grand drive, and I get 2 days to put your kids first on my priority list and leave my ones at home, second in line, and that don't happen very often. But I'm just very fortunate. Very blessed to be out here. Just appreciate it so much. It's an absolutely great show. Well run. Kudos to the crew that puts it on. Just an awesome show to come and evaluate. Very extremely high quality cattle all the way through today. Just appreciate everything. Appreciate being out here. I got 3 heifers out here. I'll go through and talk them for you and break them down a little further in what I see. But the young lady's heifer in the 3rd class, she's sure in contention. Very attractive, very good structured. I didn't probably break her down as much in class. She gets out here with some other heifers, and I'll tell you what I see. She's so good in her lines and her balance, very attractive, good at the surface. If you want to change her, she gets a little funny the way she ties out through her top and hip. I'm kind of a big head guy. I'd like to change her skull a little bit. She gets just a little bit skinnier faced, but she's a very high quality female that is in extreme contention out here opposed to her predecessors down here down the line. We get down here to our bigger heifers that are further along bred, and there's 2 of them down here I like a great deal. The young lady's heifer here coming in the 2nd to last division. Just so good at the surface. I love her foot, love her bone, love the way she gets around the ring. We got 2 heifers down here that are getting close to calving. If you wanted to just nitpick on this heifer, I'd like to change her out through her top and her hip a little bit. Her chest maybe falls just a tick, but it's not out of balance. She's so attractive. Got a great skull, great ears, hits the surface very, very well. I'd change those few things about her, but she's very high quality. Young man's heifer coming out here the last division, just a unique creature in terms of build and composition. I love the way she's built out through her top. She's bold. She's really, really wide sprung. She's high tying out of the top of her neck. Is she on the edge? Absolutely. But where we're at and what I do, I like them on the edge because that's how we make the next generation better. I'd change that about her, but she's very, very high quality. Just appreciate being out here. I'm going to go and get you a grand and reserve of the key show, and thank you very much.
Well, congratulations, grand champion key female, exhibited by Brett Pembroke of Fairview, Oklahoma, with J. Saul Stellar Darlin 3105 LET. And congratulations, Reserve Grand Champion exhibited by Riley Egbert of Botkins, Ohio, with BMW Fry Lucy 325 LET. Well, again, congratulations to all of our junior key exhibitors. A special thank you to our judge today, Mr. Wade Rogers. We'll get the ring cleared. We're going to get started with your open key show in just a couple minutes in ring 2. Back over in ring 1, we are female show in just a couple of minutes. If you're just joining us here in the Jim Norick Arena,
over here on the open Chianina side, and what some way to go ahead and start off with this show. The young man's got a phenomenal key heifer to go ahead and start off. Love the way that this heifer just gets out and floats around the ring on such an awesome set of feet and legs and be so stout and powerful, and yet still, when he's got her parked right there on the profile, love the way that she blends from her shoulders back into her center rib. Love the depth of body she's got and the maternal look to her. Awesome female for that young man. Congratulations to him.
Well, congratulations over here in Ring 2 to get started with your open key female show, first class and division in the ring. Your champion exhibited by Bryson Pembroke of Fairview, Oklahoma, with Jaysal Houday, 42-48 MET. We're now going to welcome in Class 4. These are key late junior heifer calves, born April of 2024. Welcoming back to the ring from yesterday, our judges for your open key female show, Mr. Dan and Luke Harker. Well, congratulations over here in the percentage.
For the open show. We start off here in this class with, I think that's one that's just exceptional in terms of build. I love the elevation that she has to the front top side of that shoulder. Love her neck extension, the way she lays in nice and neat in that shoulder. Extremely flexible at the ground. Super nice one to start off this class with. Really high volumed heifer here. And the next one maybe a little deeper in her chest at this stage of the game than the one in front of her, but one that's definitely high in quality. Very, very nice, sound, attractive pattern female there in the second hole. The next one coming out here in the third hole, one that's a little greener in her type and kind than the ones in front of her, but you got to love that one's build and her flexibility at the ground. One that's got a nice look to her. I think extremely bright future on down the road for that young lady with that heifer. Then we've got a heifer coming out next. She loved that one in terms of the way she's standing still, but she wants to run downhill a little bit to the top side of that shoulder. She's one that wants to get outside of herself just a little bit out here on the move. I'd like to change that about her to get her up within this class. The yellow one coming out next is kind of the one that sticks out within this class. She's different in her type and kind. I appreciate a lot of things about that heifer, wanting to fight that young man when he come out here a little bit. One that could maybe just be a little deeper in her flank at this stage of the game, but that's a heifer that's got a lot of good to her, got some pieces to her. I think it's going to be a very impressive one on down the road as a big stout bred. Now we got a heifer coming out next, a little further along in her condition, needs to be trimmed up at this stage of the game for Luke and I as we study these things. Kind of the same thing goes with this heifer here in one. She's one that just wants to get outside of herself as she walks away from you. Needs to be a little corrector there at the ground as she goes. Then we've got a heifer just a little further behind in terms of maturity within this class.
Well, congratulations over here in the key ring. Results out of Class 4. First place exhibited by Kendall Davies of Bowling Green, Ohio with BMW Ace 408 MET. Second place went to Bailey Wessels, Billings, Oklahoma. We'll now look to see Class 5 Key Late Junior Heifer Calves born March of 2024. Well, congratulations, your grand champion percentage.
Wow, what a trio of heifers here at the top of this class. I think we're going to use this one with the little white on her just in terms of structure and build. As she gets out and goes away from you, I think this is the one that comes to the top of this class. Extremely flexible off of both ends, really fresh in her type and kind out here today. Love her foot shape and the design that she has to that rear leg. That's just a very high quality heifer to start off with. Young lady's heifer here in the second hole is another one of those from the shoulders back. You love that heifer. You get to study in her underline. She's a little further in her condition at this stage of the game. That young lady does an awesome job of get that one put together out here. Two really, really high quality heifers here at the top of this class. Love this heifer here in terms of the build. Love her extension through her front 1/3, the way she lays in that shoulder, like the swoop that she has to that belly. Where this one concerns me the most is when you study that foot shape at this stage of the game. She's the longest toed one of the trio at the top of this class. If you could change that foot structure on her, she'd really give the top pair a run for their money. That one's a very, very high quality heifer, just a pet peeve of mine that gets her into that third hole. You get into a black and white heifer here, a lot of good things to her. This is a tough class, young man. You've got a nice heifer. Don't give up on her. Keep feeding on her and keep showing that one on down the road. Very high quality kind of heifer, just a really buzzsaw in front of you there. Got another white heifer coming out next, really green in her type and kind, but you love that one in terms of her structure. Young man does a good job of getting that one showed. Then we have a heifer. It's just a little plainer, one that just needs a little bit more in terms of the bells and whistles to get her up within this class.
Well, congratulations in the key ring. Results at a Class 5 before the division. First place will go to J. Saul Hudat, 41-48 MET, exhibited by Brecken Bloomberg of Secor, Iowa. Second place, Illinois, my apologies. Second place in that class was exhibited by Carly Kennedy of Seaman, Ohio, with J. Saul Hudat, 41-16 MET. Third place was exhibited by Maddox Weiss of Lamar, Missouri. Fourth place went to McCade Chisholm and Charlie Summers of Collinsville, Oklahoma. Fifth place went to Kyler Marshall, and sixth place exhibited by Briley Lynch. We'll bring those first and seconds in, select a champion reserve junior heifer calf.
Really tough division here, and these young ladies have brought out 4 heifers that are extremely nice in terms of build and type and kind. There's some personal preferences that set them apart for us. We've already talked them in the class. We're not going to nitpick them through, but I think there's 2 heifers that are very, very high quality. They stay together, and what Luke and I are looking for out here today. This young lady here with the white flanked one will be your champion. Follow up with the other one for reserve.
And congratulations, your late junior heifer calf champion exhibited by Brecken Bloomberg with J. Saul Hudat, 41-48. And reserve champion go to Carly Kennedy with J. Saul Hudat, 41-16 MET. We're now going to welcome in Class 8. These are key early junior heifer calves born February of 2024.
Well, we got a nice trio out here for this division or this next division here in the Chianina show, and young lady that's going to go ahead and start off the class. So love the extra reach and flexibility, the look that this heifer's got. She's so massive bodied, so neat and extended up front, and still I think her added stoutness, extra width of pin, top side shape, and boldness to their center rib. This effort blends a lot of really nice pieces together. Congratulations to you. The young man here in second, love the extra stoutness of bone, love the just dimension that this effort's got behind her, but one that, you know, when she gets out and goes, and especially as she's fighting him here, she kind of wants to get a little more rigid there on her hind leg, but again, that's a nice female for that young man as well. The young lady with the white-bellied heifer that's going to round out the class, one we just like to soften up in her flank, smooth up there at the point of her shoulder to go ahead and get her up a little higher in here, but again, that's a nice built female for that young lady. Congratulations to all three of those exhibitors.
Well, congratulations in Class 8. First place exhibited by Hadley Wyatt and Blaine Dunklow of Wayne, Nebraska. Second place went to Andrew Ray of Brooksville, Kentucky. And third place will go to Ryden Cleveringa of Alton, Iowa. Well, now welcome in Class 9. These are key early junior heifer calves born January of 24.
Young lady's single entry here in this next class really just checks all the boxes for being a functional maternal brood cow look. She's very nice in her build, got the right kind of dimension and shape from behind, and then still blends it all together in a very well balanced package. Congratulations to you, young lady.
Well, congratulations in Class 9 before the division. First place to go to back number 7380. That was PKL Margarita. 219M exhibited by Briley Bell Breckenridge of Westville, Oklahoma. We'll now bring this first and seconds in. Select a champion reserve early junior heifer calf.
Just two classes come together out here for this division, but three very nice animals when you get them out here. But just real quick here on this one that wins the first class that we had, tough class of heifers that were really nice in terms of their type and kind, but you talk about one that hits a ring and grabs your attention and has that extra wow factor and all the EXT. Everything else you want to put with one, that's that young lady's heifer right there. She'll be your champion. I'm going to follow up with the young man that was second for reserve. Congratulations to both.
Well, congratulations, your champion early junior heifer calf over here in the key ring, exhibited by Hadley Wyatt and Blaine Dunklow with BMW Dolly 206 MET, and reserve champion goes to Andrew Ray of Brooksville, Kentucky with JSOL Houdat 4437 MET. We'll now look to see Class 12. These are senior heifer calves born October of 2023.
Nice single entry here. You talk about one that's long-bodied and fresh and feminine through that front 1/3. Got the extra flexibility off of both ends. This young lady's brought a really nice yearling female out here. Could definitely stand some competition. Congratulations.
Well, congratulations in Class 12 over here in the key ring. First place exhibited by Cambria Cook with PCC DKBF Dat Girl 522 LET. We're now going to welcome in Class 13. Back over in the Simmental ring. We are getting started with Class 21.
Chianina side, and another one that just fits the mold for being a broody, functional brood cow. Love the way that she's got so much dimension, body depth, and balance from the side, and still gets out with plenty of reach and flexibility. She'll go out and make a nice cow for that young lady. Congratulations to her.
And congratulations in Class 13. First place exhibited by Pate Parsons with PCC WJ Ella's Lady 344L. We'll now bring those two single entries in. Selected Champion Reserve Senior Heifer Calf.
We get back out here in division on the key side, and both these single entry heifers follow the same kind of quality and the type and kind that Dad and I have really been trying to select throughout the day. I think when it just comes down to it, the young lady here out of the second class is going to be your champion, followed by the young lady out of the first class for reserve. Congratulations to both of them.
Well, congratulations. Your champion Senior Heifer Calf exhibited by Pate Parsons, and reserve will go to Cambria Cook. We'll now welcome in Class 16. These are summer yearling heifers born May of 2023. Well, congratulations over here in the Simber ring. Result.
A little bit of a challenging set of heifers here within this class and division, but I think they're both nice in terms of their type and kind. The heifer up here that we start off this class with, I think just in terms of build and structural integrity, comes to the top, though, for me. She's one that gets out and goes like she needs to off of both ends when you set her into motion. She's big-bodied, super in terms of dimension down her top and from stifle to stifle. Heifer's got a lot of good to her. Young lady's got a nice cow project there. The next heifer coming out, you got to admire for the extra growth and performance that she brings to the ring. When you set her into motion out here today, she just wants to struggle a little bit off those rear two. I'd like to make that one a little bit better at the ground to get her up within this pair, but a very, very high quality heifer just needs to go a little better out here today.
Well, congratulations back over here in the key ring. Your champion summer yearling exhibited by Ella Danielson of Mustang, Oklahoma. Reserve champion was Jenna Brooks of Mangum, Oklahoma. Now in the ring is class 19. These are key late spring yearling heifers born April of 2023. Back over in the Simber ring, results
Well, another challenging pair over here on the Chianina side, but a young lady in the red that's going to be your automatic division winner has one that just in terms of basic build, dimension, and structure, all of that really fits together well on that heifer, and then you'll have her balance from the side. She's got an extra bit of depth of body there that aids her look there. Again, nice female for that young lady. The young lady that's going to be in second here, one that could just serve to have a little bit more body to give her a more balanced look there from the side. But again, one that you have to admire for her length of spine, her dimension from behind, her fleshing ability. Congratulations to both of them.
Well, congratulations in the Simba ring, your Grand Champion Simba Bull, exhibited by Mackey Cattle and Merrifield with Merrifield's Mr. Anderson 6M, and reserve champion, and congratulations to Hagen Cattle of Yoakum, Texas. We will now get started with our next show here in Ring 1. This is going to be your
Excellent class of females here in the Chianina ring. We start off with one, I think, just in terms of freshness and build and structural integrity that comes to the top real easily for Luke and I. That's one that's good-footed, extremely flexible, good in terms of that shoulder design. You love that one's neck and the cleanliness that she has all the way down into her chest, forming a nice udder at this stage of the game. That one's going to go on and make a lot of money for that young lady. We got another one coming out that's got some wild parts and pieces there. Just a little shorter in terms of her neck than what our class winner is. One that's carrying a little more condition through that lower third. Not quite as far along in calf as it appears today out here, but one that's definitely got a lot of good to her. Very, very high quality female there going out in the second hole. Love a lot of things about this heifer in third. If you could just make those rear two go a little better out here, young lady, you'd have the one that'd be hard to beat out here. I'd just like to see that one be a little bit more mobile when you set her into motion. But you talk about one that's got some dollars that'll go on and generate under her future. That's one that'll do it. Then we got another one rounded out this class. This young man's bred out here. Very high quality heifer. It's too bad you end up here at the bottom end of the class, but that's a heifer that could definitely go on and generate some dollars for this young man on down the road in terms of just cow power and sheer good looks and structural integrity. Just a nice female.
Well, congratulations in the key ring results out of Class 22 in your early spring yearling division. Champion exhibited by Riley Egbert of Botkins, Ohio with BMW Fry Lucy 325 LET. Reserve champion went to Hadley Wyatt and Blaine Dunklau of Wayne, Nebraska with CLAC Houdat Fancy 443L. Third place in that class exhibited by Mallory Johnson. In fourth place, will go to Gus Goodson. We're now going to welcome in Class 25. These will be key junior yearling heifers born February of 2023.
Well, what a set of females out here in this class on the key side. And young man that's going to go ahead and start off. I don't think Dad and I ever questioned not starting her. This heifer does a lot of things that are almost picture perfect. Love the way that she's made on the profile here. Love her length and extension up front. Dead level top line. And then the way that she's so comfortable both in her front knee, her shoulder there, and off her hind leg set to that hawk. That's a phenomenal female. Really appreciate the udder development she's got as well. Young lady here in second. It becomes a little closer here between second and third. We like the extra reach and flexibility that this young lady's got. Her efforts a nickel fresher, notch more refined and feminine, just like the blender in there through her shoulder and tire a bit better, but out of the backside of her blade as well. Young lady that's going to be third here. Really, really impressive when you study this heifer from behind. She's got a big old back in her. Bold turn to her center rib, and I love the extra dimension she's got out through her hip, but it's right here on the move where I'd like to change her. She just needs to be freed up off both ends of her skeleton to get any higher. Young man that's going to go ahead and round out the class with the black and white heifer. Really like her freshness and her youthfulness, but out here I'd like to see a little more udder development on that one. She just needs to be put together a little bit better in order to get up there any higher. But congratulations to all four of those exhibitors.
Well, congratulations in Class 25. First place exhibited by Brett Pembroke of Fairview, Oklahoma, with J. Saul Stellar Darlin, 3105 LET. Second place in that class will go to Gemma Emberson with J. Saul Houdat, 3300 LET. Third place exhibited by Jacqueline Thomas of Dunlap, Tennessee. And fourth place will go to Carter Eaton of Newalla, Oklahoma. Now in the ring, we'll look to see your final class here in our Open Key Show. This will be Class 26 Chianina Junior Yearling Heifers, born January of 2023.
Really nice effort to start off this class with. You talk about one that's big-footed, big bone, really squishy in terms of her pastures and gets out and goes, is extremely fresh in terms of this stage of life for that young lady's heifer. She's done a nice job of getting that one fed and presented to this stage here today. The next heifer coming out, a little heavier condition than what our class winner is, but one that's definitely long-bodied, got a tremendous amount of rib and mass and muscle to her. Young lady's got a nice cow project there, just needs to be a little further along in calf to compete with that one in front of her.
Well, congratulations in Class 26. Over here in the key ring, first place exhibited by Shayla Senkik of Magnolia, Ohio, with Shay June Baby, 0657 LET. And second place in that class will go to Macy Weems of Eustis, Texas. We're going to bring those first and seconds in, select the champion reserve out of your final division.
Well, back out here for this last division of the day. I think we have two animals that win the classes respectively that are just extremely high quality. The first one here with the white in her belly, I'll tell you what, that's one that just grabs your attention and it demands it as she's out here in the ring the entire time. Awesome female. She's going to be your champion. Follow up with the young lady that won that last class for reserve.
Well, congratulations over here in the key ring. Your junior yearling champion exhibited by Brett Pembroke of Fairview, Oklahoma. And reserve champion will go to Shayla Sinkick of Magnolia, Ohio. We're now going to welcome in all those division champion reserves, and our judges will select their grand and reserve grand champion, Open Chianina females. Well, congratulations over here in ring. In the ring, and our judges, Mr. Dan and Luke Harker, will be selecting the grand and reserves. Before we turn the mic over to those gentlemen, if you could please put your hands together, let's thank them for joining us here today at the Cattlemen's Congress.
Just a few things here real quick. First and foremost, I'd like to thank the Chianina Association for asking me to do this show today, and it's been an honor and a privilege, but it's been even better to be out here with my oldest son, Luke, and get to evaluate this cattle. It's been fun. The numbers haven't been super large, but I guarantee you the quality's been outstanding. I think there's cattle out here that no matter who lines them up, there's ways you can go in terms of differences and use different cattle at the end of the day. That's the neat thing about our industry. We don't like them all the same. There's things that we look at in terms of evaluators, in terms of structure, in terms of freshness for this stage of the game. And, there's things that just sort things apart out here for me and my family and our operation and the way we like to feed cattle and show cattle. And I think there's a couple that just really excite Luke and I both out here. There's, it's an opportunity that I never thought at a young age that I would have. I started out in 1986 in my first junior nationals, and I was dead last. I had some people along the way that kind of took me in and taught me some things. There's a guy over here standing in the gateway by the name of Willie Couch that his dad was one of them. When nobody else wanted to talk to the little kid that didn't know anything, he took the time, and I appreciate that, and it's been great. But my family's at home taking care of stuff, and it's been a fun little road trip, fun experience out here with my son. And I'm just going to let him talk for 2 seconds here, and then we'll go out here and pick your champion in reserve. Awesome set of cattle. Thanks for letting us come.
Folks, give one more round of applause for these cattle. From end to end, we've been very impressed with the quality of them all. I think this lineup would make anybody proud to say that they had the privilege to evaluate these cattle, and I thank the Chianina Association for allowing me to come out here with my father to evaluate these. I've had a tremendously fun time out here. Wish you all the best, and congratulations to each one of you exhibitors.
Well, congratulations, Grand Champion Chianina Female here at the Cattlemen's Congress, exhibited by Brett Pembroke of Fairview, Oklahoma, with J. Saul Stellar Darlin, 3105 LET. And congratulations, Reserve Grand Champion, exhibited by Hadley Wyatt and Blaine Dunklow, Wayne, Nebraska, with BMW Dolly 206MET. Again, congratulations to all of those exhibitors. We will get ring 2 cleared. We're going to get started with your Slayer show at 2 o'clock.
At Frontier Embryo Center, where tradition meets innovation in cattle breeding and fertility services, we're more than just a cattle service. We're your partner in elevating your herd's genetics. Our 60-day pregnant recip program and 6-month wean calf program are designed to maximize your genetic potential. With premium recip cows that are always on hand, health tested and selected for their docile and maternal traits, we handle the hard work so you can focus on growing your operation.